Welcome to our complex controversy of the minimum legal drinking age in the United States, or MLDA. As of right now, the legal drinking age to consume alcoholic beverages is 21. Though underage drinking is common activity for college students, it is still illegal, and many under the age of 21 are reprimanded for their actions. Whether the minimum legal drinking age goes back to 18 or stays at 21, this is an issue everyone is affected by in the United States.
At 18, you can vote, be in the military, be married, buy a house, be charged as an adult if accused of a crime, serve on jury duty, etc.
Yet at 18, you cannot legally drink. They can legally make decisions that have years of impacts on them and be responsible for children. This can be considered a personal freedom issue. 18-year-olds can do just about everything under the sun but legally drink.
But shouldn't alcohol consumption be based on the age of other legalities rather than age of adulthood? Many rights in the United States are based on citizens' age of 21 or older. For example, a person cannot legally purchase a handgun or adopt a child until the age of 21. No one can rent a car at age of 25 or run for president until the age of 35.
Similarly, purchasing and smoking cigarettes or vapes are regulated. The minimum age was restricted from 18 to 21 on December 20th, 2019. A professor of psychology at the University of Illinois explained, "I think that you would be able to see lots of improvements in reduction of tobacco use among teens, all of which is good because the longer you delay any kind of initiation, the less likelihood there is to develop addiction, and the less likely it is that use will escalate. The same goes for alcohol." The regulation of substances is an important part of this debate because it is the most prominent argument. People argue that the legal drinking age should be lowered to 18 because the government allows important decision-making rights at this age. However, the United States has many other restrictions where the citizen must be of a certain age above 18. The laws in place to keep young adults from consuming alcohol may be causing more of a demand, resulting in many fatalities.
Strict parents tend to make sneaky kids in the same way these strict age-related laws tend to create more issues than problem solve.
60% of 18-year-olds in the U.S. have had at least one drink, and 32% of 18 to 20-year-olds have admitted to drinking underage.
Prohibiting 18-year-olds to legally drink only causes them to go and do it in unsafe environments like frat houses or house parties, likely ending in unsafe behavior to avoid getting in trouble.
However, excessive consumption of alcohol before 21 is irresponsible and dangerous. It can interfere with the development of the brain's frontal lobes of young adults, which are vital for skills such as emotional regulation, planning, and organization. In serious cases, this will increase the risk for chronic problems such as vulnerability to addiction, dangerous risk-taking, reduced decision-making ability, memory loss, depression, violence, and suicide.
In addition, the minimum legal drinking age of 21 reduces traffic accidents and fatalities. Drunk driving fatalities have decreased by a third within the past 30 years since the minimum drinking age had become 21. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, it's estimated that the MLDA of 21 has saved nearly 31,417 lives from 1975 to 2016. Lowering the minimum legal drinking age to 18 in the United States could increase traffic accidents, injuries, and deaths.
Those are some big numbers. To add to that, there is a study conducted in 2019 regarding alcohol consumption in India. They found, quote, a casual channel between alcohol consumption and domestic violence, and that men who were legally allowed to drink were substantially more likely to consume alcohol and significantly more likely to commit violence against their partners, end quote. Could lowering the age also raise domestic violence rates?
Drinking underage has been known to cause brain damage and consequential death in many teenagers. Legally drinking before turning 21 causes more car accidents, brain damage, and raises the abuse rates in the United States. However, having a strict law prohibiting teenagers from consuming alcohol could potentially increase the desire in teens to partake in lawbreaking.
Many European countries have lowered the drinking age to 18 or even lower, and studies have shown that people are able to familiarize themselves with drinking responsibly. Although Europeans may drink more often, they drink smaller amounts than those in the U.S. To them, getting drunk is an embarrassment. A statistic from the Center for Disease Control states that 90% of alcohol consumed in the U.S. by young adults/adolescents is binge drinking.
The temptation to drink is lost when the drinking age is lowered to 18.
Those are good points, but it's been proven that the MLDA of 21 lowers alcohol consumption and illicit drug use across all age groups. According to a meta-study on MLDA, 87% of studies found higher legal drinking ages associated with lower alcohol consumption. Studies prove that when the drinking age is 21, those under that age drink less and continue to drink less through the early 20s, and that teens who do not drink until they are 21 tend to drink less as adults. The number of 18 to 20-year-olds who report drinking alcohol in the past month has decreased from 59% in 1985, 1 year after Congress passed the National Minimum Drinking Age Act, to 39% in 2016.
One of the biggest reasons why Americans point to a lowered MLDA is because of the MLDAs in Europe. However, according to Procon.org, a study discovered significantly increased alcohol consumption, particularly among boys and those from underprivileged backgrounds, when drinking becomes legal. Raising the minimum legal drinking age in Europe could reduce alcohol poisonings and the early socioeconomic gradient in teenage binge drinking.
According to Vox, a greater percentage of people ages 15 to 20 from almost all European countries report drinking in the past 30 days, and a majority of these countries report having 5 or more drinks in a row. With America's higher drinking age of 21, it is crucial to acknowledge that it has prevented underage drinking more than Europe.
Combined with the lack of consequences with the thrill of breaking the law, the minimum drinking age of 21 actually encourages underage drinking and potentially other illegal activities such as driving while intoxicated and illicit drug use. Lowering the MLDA would make 18 to 20-year-olds subject to the same laws enforced for those 21 and over.
Making it illegal ultimately makes it less cool and appealing, and less likely to drink unsafely. It also makes it easier to ask for a driver or call someone when you're too drunk to drive.
The Journal of Studies on Alcohol and Drugs published a review in 2014 stating that though many young people disobey the drinking age, it has decreased drinking and saved lives. It found the drinking age saves at least hundreds of young lives annually, just as a result of reduced alcohol age-related traffic fatalities among underage drivers.
Keeping the MLDA at 21 in the United States has a lot of benefits. Obviously, it makes it harder to buy alcohol before 21, but it also breaks up social groups in a way that makes alcohol less accessible. If the drinking age was 18, underclassmen in high school are much more likely to have access to an 18-year-old senior in high school. But if the drinking age is 21, a freshman or sophomore in high school is not going to have as easy of access to a 21-year-old who is likely working or in college.
Drinking is a serious topic taking lives all over the world. This is an issue affecting everyone in the United States, regardless if the minimum drinking age is 18 or 21. As a society, we must look at these statistics and make a change. Drinking should be done responsibly and done at the legal age that the federal government has set.